From runway to real life, lace nails are in style. So today we have a sculpted out gel, and I've already filed it, cleansed it, and applied a coat of protein bond. Now we're gonna start by mixing a sheer black. So I'm gonna take our Black 101 from our ManiQ collection. This is our gel polish. And we're gonna take a couple of drops of the black, and then we're gonna mix in just a little bit of our ManiQ Base. The ManiQ Base is gonna help to thin out that black a little bit and make it a little bit more sheer. And it's about 2 drops of black to 1 of the ManiQ Base. So we're just gonna mix those together, and you can adjust the consistency if you want a little bit more sheer. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more of the base to just thin that out a little bit more. But again, it just depends on how much or how sheer you want your color to be. Now when you're mixing on the tile, it's going to be a little bit deceiving because right now this does look a little bit darker, but when you thin that out quite a bit, it is going to be a lot more sheer. So kind of keep that in mind as you're mixing. So we're just going to take 1 coat of that sheer black mixture. We're going to brush that on, and again, you can see that as you're brushing that on, it does go on looking a lot more sheer than what it did on the tile. So keep that in mind as you're mixing, and we're just going to brush on all the way through, and this is just going to be our base color. And this is why when I'm doing this design, I like to build the nail underneath in clear. So again, whether you're working with gel or you're working with acrylic, I would sculpt this out in a clear, just to give you that more sheer look. Okay, we'll go ahead and cure this first coat, and this one we're gonna just freeze for about 30 seconds. All right, so at this point, our first layer is cured out and set into place. Now, if you decide that you want a little bit darker of a base layer, you can add a second coat of that sheer black. Otherwise, if you like it how it is, we're just gonna go right into our matte non-tack top coat. So what this is gonna do is this is just gonna seal that layer of black, and then we're gonna do a stamped on design over the top of this, just to make things nice and easy, so that way you don't have to worry about trying to draw in your lace or apply actual lace. That stamped design is gonna just make your design super easy. So this one we are gonna fully cure for 60 seconds. All right, so our layer of matte top coat is cured into place, so there's no tacky surface to cleanse off of there. We're gonna go into our stamping design. We're going to be using one of our stamping plates, and you can use really whatever kind of design you like, but we're going to use the one that looks most like lace. And I'm going to be using our Blackout Joy nail polish. This is an air dry polish. It is a very fast drying polish, so it's going to work great for this design. I do want to make sure that I completely clean off that stamping plate before I get started, just to make sure that there's no dust or oils on there that would interfere with my design. And once that's dry, we've got our polish. We're going to use a little bit of that black. We're going to load up the plate, scrape across, pick up our design, and then I'm going to look right through that stamper, and we're going to set that design right onto the nail. Now you're going to see a little bit of that polish does come off on the sides, not to worry. We can use a little bit of our onto the next polish remover and our polish perfector brush to clean up right around those edges. The other thing you can do also is just use a lint-free wipe with a little bit of that polish remover on it to clean up the big areas, and then use the polish perfector brush in those little bit more intricate areas. So just a quick, easy cleanup around there to just touch up those edges. Okay, so we did our quick touch up. Now we're going to take our Mission Control Overdrive, and this is a gel paint, and we're just going to create a little bit of an outline. So just to kind of finish out the design. So you can use your gel paint either from right out of the container, or a lot of times I like to put a little bit onto my tile. That way I can really pull my brush through it to create nice thin lines. So I'm just going to start right on the free edge. I'm going to lay my brush right down on the edge of the nail, and we're just going to create an outline. So just straight down the edges, take a little more paint, straight down the other edge. And this is just going to add kind of that finished look around the edges. Just going to touch that up. round it out just a little bit right at the point. We'll take a little bit more of that gel paint, and then I'm going to bring that right up around that cuticle. Again, just to kind of give us an outline to our design. Got a little bit of that paint up on the cuticle. Let's go ahead and clean that up. And just follow through all the way around the edges. All right, once we have our outline, we're gonna go back into the light and freeze that into place one more time. And that'll be another 30-second freeze. Okay, so our outline is cured out. We're gonna go ahead and finish our nail with our ultimate finish top coat, but then we'll give you an option for a pop of color. Sometimes you might just want just that lace look, but sometimes you might want an extra pop of color. So we're going to seal this in with our ultimate finish top coat, and then we'll give that a full cure of 60 seconds. All right, so our top coat is cured out. So you could go ahead and leave your nail just like this as that full lace design. Otherwise, if you want an extra pop of color, we've got some beautiful charms. And today I think I'm going to go with one of our bows. Otherwise, you could add some roses or some stones on there. But we're going to go with our bow today. So I'm going to grab our tip and jewel adhesive. We're going to take just a tiny little bit of that. And you can set your tip and jewel adhesive either on the back of the charm or you can set it right onto the nail. Just depends on what you prefer. I'm going to add that right to the back of my charm today. And it may help if you use a little tweezer. And we'll set that right down onto our nail. Use a little bit of pressure to secure that charm down. And if you need to, you can use your spatula to kind of clean up around the edges, tuck in a little bit of that adhesive underneath. Or if you need to add a little bit more, you can just tuck a little bit more underneath there to really secure that down. And you can use either the spatula or you can use a brush, whichever is going to work a little easier for you. I think we've got that right under there. And we'll go ahead and set that into place for maybe another 30 seconds. One last option we can do is adding one more coat of our ultimate finish top coat. This you can apply over the whole nail, but also making sure that we get kind of tucking under that charm, really making sure to seal that charm in. Now, if you can't get all the way around that top part of it, we'll take a little bit of that top coat right onto our tile and my liner brush, and I can use that right up around that top edge, really making sure to secure that charm all the way around the edges. And we'll do one more full cure of 60 seconds. So our nail is finished, cured out and completed. And one look and you'll see why lace nails never go out of fashion.